I totally see it. I totally see it. You are gonna freeze and turn to metal when I tell you this. But that land that you've just discovered turns into a major city, and they name it after you, Captain George Vancouver. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Palliser. It's time for another episode of Palliser's Populous. Now, I'm a big history buff, so I want to bring to you my 5 favorite historical points of interest in Vancouver. There are so many, so this might have to be a part 1. Let's start at the beginning. Our, some say, new fun city was actually built on fun. It was built around a bar. It's 1867. The guys are working hard at Hastings Mill. Gassy Jack Deighton rolls up and he says, "You boys look like you need a drink. You build me a bar, I'll serve you some." They built it in a day. They called it Gassy's Town. And then a few years later, the people in charge thought, "I like it, but we're going to class it up. We're going to call it Granville." And then in 1886, it officially became the city of Vancouver. Our next stop is the Yaletown Roundhouse and engine 374. You've probably walked past this many times at Pacific and Davie and thought, well, that's a cool old train. Well, let me give you the backstory. This locomotive right here, the one I'm touching with my hands right now, was the first transcontinental passenger train into our city on May 23rd, 1887. Now, they had one hell of a party, because not only was this great for Vancouver, but our entire nation, because it united us as one from coast to coast. Now I'm gonna go ring the bell. Here we are in 1865. They built the Hastings sawmill. The only other thing here at this time are the world's largest trees and a number of First Nations settlements. A few years after that, they built the Hastings Mill store. This is the oldest building in Vancouver and the only one still standing to survive the Great Vancouver Fire. Now in 1930, the Native Daughters moved it from its original location to here at the foot of Alma and Point Grey. They transformed it into a museum where it still stands as a time capsule of that era. Now we jump forward 60 years. World War II is in full swing and the Japanese have just bombed Estevan Point Lighthouse on the west coast of Vancouver Island. The city of Vancouver naturally is thinking, wow, this is getting a little too close to home. What do? They build 3 massive gun towers, 2 right here at Wreck Beach and 1 right across the water at Point Atkinson. World War II history right in our backyard. Let's go check these things out. And remember, what goes down must come back up. Fast forward about 40 years, Vancouver gets its shot on the world stage, Expo 86. Brought us a lot of cool things, Science World, the SkyTrain, and the McBarge, the floating McDonald's restaurant. After Expo, it sat in False Creek till '91, and they towed it here, Burrard Inlet, just off North Burnaby, where it still floats today.